In this chapter, we are going to cover a very important verb, which is aller. Apart from être and avoir, this is the fundamental one, which helps to understand the basic structure in French sentences. Although we have already seen its usage when we learned about how to ask somebody's well-being. There also the verb aller is to be used. Because in a very good English language, you never ask how are you, you always ask how are you going. So le verbe aller carries the meaning to go. Now, aller is ending with er, but it is not conjugated at all with the regular er verb because it's an exception of the er group, maybe just only the one which is the irregular in er category. And the conjugation is like this only. So the first one is je vais, which means I go, I do go, and I am going. Three of the versions are with this only. Tu vas, you go, you do go, and your ing form as well. Because here in French, ing form doesn't exist in an isolated manner. For il and elle, both are same, which is va. Il va, elle va, he goes, she goes. Nous allons. Liaison is there. Nous allons, which is we go, we do go, we are going. Vous allez. Again, plural form. You go, you are going, you do go. Ils vont, elles vont. They go. For masculine and the mixed group, again. And for the feminine only, you have to use the L version of it. And if I just talk about the pronunciation, je vais, we have already read that AIS and AI gives you the sound of simple English of A. Je vais. Tu vas, AS is also the A sound because we don't pronounce the S, and A is having the sound already for A. Same, il va, elle va. Nous allons. Liaison is there. ON give you the on sound, which is a nasal category sound. And S doesn't take any pronunciation at the end because it is consonant. Again, vous allez, because EZ gives you the A sound. And in the last, ils vont, elles vont, we will not pronounce T anyhow, and when will give you the on sound. So this is how pronunciation is formed. Once more, let's read this pronunciation all along. Je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. That is our verb, which we have to learn today. This is the application of this verb. Now, if you look at the chit-chat very closely, what do you see? The conjugation has been reversed. And we have already discussed this, that when this form is given you directly and you just reverse the order, you put the verb first and you put the subject pronoun after, you make it a question in French. It becomes a question that you can ask in French. So first of all, here, simple conversation. Où vas-tu? Because maybe they are two people, but they are pointing this question to just one person. And they are of same age, so they can ask in the question in the tutoyer form. Où vas-tu? So the girl is answering, je vais à l'école. I am going to the school. We know here, où is where. So they are asking where you are going. So she is saying, I'm going to the school. But on the other hand, the girl is asking both of them that where they are going. So that is why we will have to use the plural form of you, which is again vous. Just remember, even if it has been formal version, तब भी वो का इस्तेमाल होना था. Now here there are two people which we are talking about. Even in that case, we are going to be using the vous voyez form. So similarly, it will become vous, simple as that. Then your vous allez will reverse its order and it will become allez-vous. Où allez-vous? Where are you going? So both of them said, nous allons, because they are including each other and they are saying it in the form of we. We are going, or C is also à l'école, to the school. So in common English, it will become like, we are also going to the school. Get started with the description.
This meeting is being recorded.
Chapter's name is Le Ciel Bleu, Le Parc Vert, the blue sky and the green park. This is the description we need to read, and we'll go sentence by sentence along with its meaning. So the first one is Il fait jour. It is the morning time. Il fait beau. It is beautiful. These are the expression of the weather that we have already seen. Le ciel est bleu. The sky is blue. Dans le ciel. In the sky, il y a. Il y a is there is or there are. Un peu de nuages blancs. Please note it down. Un peu de is a few. It carries both meanings. A few or a little bit. A little bit of nuages are clouds. And the blanc is the color again, which means white. So there are few white clouds. Like that. Mais le soleil brille. Not every word where double L is coming as a consonant takes it sound. It's mostly silent. That's why mais le soleil brille. But the sun shines. This has been taken from a verb, which is er verb, briller, which is to shine. Right now, you can just jot down the meaning, and later on, we'll see their contributions as well. This we have already done. Je vais au parc, ये contribution है. I go to the park. Dans le parc, il y a des arbres. Liaison is necessary. Des arbres, des arbres, arbres. H is silent, so we will liaison it with des arbres. Arbre, arbre. So basically, arbre are trees and herbre are basically herbre. They are the bushes. Okay? So plants and trees. In the park, there are some plants, there are some trees. Dans les arbres, in the trees, il y a des fleurs. There are some flowers. These are the articles, indefinite articles we already know about. Rose et rouge. Pink and red. They fight. This is fight. Again, LL is not having any sound. So after I directly connect the sound of E, and S is also a consonant, so there is no pronunciation. They fight vert. S doesn't have a D, so till T will have the sound. These are the basic rules we have already done number of times. There are some flowers, pink and red, and some green leaves. Okay, five is leaves, जो पत्ते होते हैं. Des papillons orange et jaune vol. Vol is again a conjugated action. And the verb it has been taken from is voler. Voler has two meanings, to fly or to steal. Here it means fly. So, some orange and yellow butterflies are flying. Here also, liaison has to be happened. Des oiseaux viol chante. Chante is again the conjugation, taken from the verb chante. Er verb it is again, which means to sing. So some violet birds are singing. Le soleil couche, the sun sets. It is again a verb, which means coucher. Coucher is basically to sleep or to get down, to lie down basically. But here it means the sun sets. Okay. Il fait nuit, it is night. Le parc est noir. Here, noir is not black actually, it means the park is dark. Darkness everywhere. Le silence. Silence नहीं बोलना उसको, silence. En gives you the nasal sound on. The silence is le silence est partout. This is ou. T doesn't have any sound at the end. Le silence est partout. The silence is everywhere. Partout means everywhere. Good vocabulary to note over here. Partout, everywhere. Tous les jours, toutes les saisons. Just know the difference between the sounds of this. Tout, because S was there at the end, so no pronunciation. Tous les jours, toutes les saisons. S is also there, but before that, extra E is there, which gives you the sound of T. Every day of every season, je vais au parc, again the verb that we learned today, aller. I go to the park, j'aime le parc. I like the park. So you will take it as a model verb and you will write the description for yourself only, your visit to the park. Maybe one or two sentences will remain as such. And in the next lecture, along with this back exercise, we are going to have the discussion of this scene. D'accord?